Yo, what's going on? In this video, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the Conan Exiles PS4 launch, as well as the plans for this YouTube channel and Conan Exiles on this YouTube channel going forward. So if you're interested in that, then stay tuned.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long.
If you want to grind less and have more fun, then come and join my Conan Exiles PS4 server. Go to Conan Exiles PS4.com and you will see the information to join. At the time of me recording this, the server is not up, but you can enter your email on the page that comes up when you go to Conan Exiles PS4.com. Just enter your email in here and then click the remind me button, and I will send you an email when the server launches. But if you're watching this after it has launched, then just go to Conan Exiles PS4.com and you'll see how to join the server. The information will be there on the page. So I'll see you guys on the battlefield. It looks like it's going to be fun. Yo, what's going on? I'm Jay Cartere from Conan Exiles PS4.com, teaching you how to be better. And I've been excited for Conan Exiles for, let's be real, like I was excited months ago, but I have been excited for about the past couple weeks. Not even a couple weeks, let's say the past week and a bit, maybe not even 2 weeks, because I wasn't even paying attention to Conan Exiles like that until I really realized that the PS4 launch was coming around the corner, because obviously I was busy with other stuff. But I'm really excited for it, and I'm really excited to actually get to play it. Now, you guys may be like, what? Why haven't you played it yet? It's on PS4. It's launched. Well, the reason that I have not played Conan Exiles yet, and the reason many of you guys may not have played Conan Exiles yet, is because I cannot get a server up yet. And the reason behind that is because Funcom, the company that developed Conan Exiles, they've basically, I think they've signed exclusive hosting rights to G-Portal. I've got no evidence of that, but it seems like that's the case. Their official partner for their server hosting is G-Portal. So G-Portal is hosting their official servers, and it's also hosting their hosted servers, their rented servers and stuff like that. By the way, there'll be some, live stream gameplay in the background, because I'm not going to go capture new gameplay because we ain't playing on those servers, and single players, like, well, I'm not wasting my time with that. So basically, because of this, G-Portal have understandably run out of servers. Like, they just didn't have it. They didn't have the server capacity to deal with the launch of Conan Exiles, because they I don't know what they expected the numbers to be, but they didn't have the numbers that dealt with that. And now they do not have enough servers to actually rent out to people, so those are out of stock, and that's been out of stock for at least 2 days now. I believe the launch was about 2 days ago. We're currently on Friday. I think the launch was Wednesday, and now I don't know when the servers are going to come back in whatever the term is there, but I don't know when you're going to be able to rent servers again. Now, this is very unfortunate. The unfortunate thing is, obviously, I can't get up a server and play with you guys and start my journey in Conan Exiles, but also it's unfortunate because they've exclusively only allowed G-Portal to host their servers and rent their servers, and I think that's a gross oversight. Although I understand the business principles behind it, maybe they found this partner that was willing to do business with them, and G-Portal's like, yo, we'll hold you down, and it was like, okay, but you got to give us exclusive rights. Fair enough. I think G-Portal's very, very smart for getting this deal, as Conan Exiles looks to be something that is a very, very promising game. But I think Funcom have put themselves in a bad position here, because this problem wouldn't be a problem if they were able to rent their servers through other providers such as Nitrado and I don't know, survival servers or something. I never used them, but I personally use Nitrado. I am partnered with Nitrado, so there's a bit of, what's that word when you say some shit and you let people know? Disclosure. That's a bit of disclosure. So yeah, I am a partner with Nitrado, but I've honestly used Nitrado for all my Ark servers, and they are great. They've been great to me, and they seem to be really, really on job, and they really go above and beyond for their partners. So I really like what Nitrado do, and I hope that Nitrado are able to host PS4 Conan Exiles servers. That is a really, really big thing that I think needs to happen, because Nitrado are out here and they do their job. They do their job correctly and their servers work. I've been seeing a lot of feedback on the Twitters. Feedback on Twitter of people, you know, saying the G Portal servers don't work, G Portal shit, or there's like they've bought a server and they can't see it, or there's no servers, like just loads of complaints. But I must also say that this is expected for me. Like, if you've played any survival game that has had a launch, then you should be expecting this. And honestly, the only survival game that I've played that's had a launch is Ark. But I saw what happened there, and I've seen what's happened with other games when they launched, like GTA Online. That was a massive clusterfuck. But things like this, when you don't know how many players to expect on your online, you know, servers, and then you have to play catch up after you see how many players are actually there, it creates a problem like this where you run out of servers, or the servers are all at capacity because it's like a 40 player limit. And as I said before, people are complaining on Twitter about, you know, they can't get into servers because the servers are full and there's not enough servers, and they need to make more servers. And because they've only got one server provider, it's just making it more difficult for them, and they seem to be sticking to their guns as far as I know. If you want to get more servers out here, then message Conan Exiles, or, you know, not message, mention them on the timeline and be like, at Conan Exiles, come on guys, let other hosters or hosting providers host your servers. Let Nitrado host your servers. Like, that's what we want. We want Nitrado to be able to host the server so I can get some servers up and start playing with you guys, or even other server providers. Just open it up. It doesn't make sense to have one exclusive provider for rented servers. It makes sense for the official servers, but for rented servers doesn't make a lot of business sense on the side of Funcom. For G Portal, that is great for them. But when one of these games launch, like a massive online game and stuff, you can generally expect there to be a lot of troubles. So I've been expecting these troubles. I've been expected to see these things happen, and as such, I just haven't played the game. I think within 2 weeks we should be able to get in and play the game and have some fun. But I think if you're expecting to get in and deal with anything before those 2 weeks are up, then you're being incredibly naive. If you're going on Twitter and moaning about this sort of shit, then you've got too much time. You should know better, and you should be like, okay, 2 weeks, we'll see if everything's in control. If after 2 weeks things aren't under control, go get a refund, keep it moving, you know, do what you need to do. But give it 2 weeks. It's launch. There's going to be an influx of players. There's going to be server issues. There's going to be loads of problems that need to be solved. And then in a month or two, things should be a bit more steady, as far as I believe. But I pretty much will not be playing Conan Exiles until I'm able to rent a server, because I don't want to play on official rates. I'm not doing that because I ain't got the time or the patience or the insanity to like divert all that time to playing Conan Exiles on official. Like, that just seems silly to me. And there's no point playing single player. Like, I'll just get into it, I'll play it a bunch, and then, you know, I'll build up something, and then I'll have to start all over again when I start my server. So I think I'm going to stay away from that. I may do a live stream here and there if I really feel like it. But honestly, mostly not going to play Conan Exiles single player or Conan Exiles public. I need to get a server for that. So when the servers are back up and we can rent servers, I'll get one of those. If you've wanted to play on my server, then go to Conan Exiles PS4.com, and when my server is up, the information will be there for you to join, or you can just enter your email now and I'll send you a notification when the servers are up, if you really want to get on there and you want to be one of the first players on there. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing in terms of, you know, when I'm going to play Conan Exiles. But in terms of content on the channel, we're going to go heavy on Conan Exiles. It seems to be a very good game to go heavy with the content on. If you're an upcoming YouTuber and whatnot, look into maybe getting into Conan Exiles, or even another early access game or niche down game that isn't that big but is big enough. Like, these are the things that you guys need to look for. So you're going to see a lot of ARC content, a lot of Conan Exiles content. I think I'm going to scale back the YouTube guides content and stuff like that. Although I'm going to continue to put it out, it's going to be scaled back a little bit. I did say, I think in July we're going to focus on that, and hopefully that's still the case, and in June we'll kind of bring that back into the forefront. But at least for this month, we're going to really scale back on that. Maybe overall we may scale back on that stuff, and I'll just focus on the YouTube guides and helping people with their YouTube gaming channel, like to grow their YouTube gaming channel and turn it into a business. I'll just focus that on my membership group, as it just makes more sense for me to do that over there, and then focus on the YouTube channel, just focus on, you know, the gaming stuff and some entrepreneurship stuff, some YouTube guide stuff, but really focus on the gaming stuff, like focus on Conan Exiles and ARC, because those are the big games. And the reason why I got to do this is because these games take so much time investment, so much. And also because a lot of people aren't searching for, you know, how to grow their YouTube gaming channel and whatnot. A lot of people just don't do the research into that. Some people do, and I'm happy to help you guys out. But generally, you know, those are my lower performing videos. The videos that perform well are the ARC videos, and the Conan Exiles 2 videos that I just put out seem to be doing very, very well. So I'm probably gonna, you know, focus on those. But it's not even about videos doing well. I don't even really care too much like that. It's about where I'm going to focus my efforts and where I'm going to have the most fun and deal with that sort of stuff. And it just makes more sense for me to focus my YouTube guide stuff on the memberships, the membership program, as it just makes a whole lot more sense. If you want that content, you can become a member. Like, it is ridiculously underpriced right about now, and we're going to be putting up the price in June. And if I continue with the membership, then, you know, that's going to be a great place for a bunch of resources on how to grow a YouTube gaming channel and all that sort of stuff. So it makes sense for me to focus my efforts over there, and, you know, maybe bring some stuff over to YouTube if necessary, or if I'm going to give you a preview of the stuff that goes in the membership, or maybe I give you a full video and be like, hey, well, you know, this is in the membership. If you want more of this stuff, come join the membership, basically. So that's what I'm planning to do. I do plan to host my own Conan Exiles server as soon as possible. I do plan to learn how to, you know, maneuver the code and all that sort of stuff, and how to edit all the parameters, and I will be making videos on those. We will be releasing codes for you guys to download to apply to your own servers, but that'll probably take some time, because I will need to play the game. I'll need to understand the game a whole lot better, and I'll need to see what rates will work better for certain types of servers, for certain outcomes and that sort of stuff. Because I played ARC for like months, like over a year now, before I even released the ARC PS4 servers site, I already had a bunch of knowledge, and I knew what worked, I knew what wouldn't work, and all that sort of stuff. So I was able to make a bunch of codes that would help people get their servers set up in minutes. With Conan Exiles, I'm coming to this super fresh, so it's probably going to take a few months for me to wrap my head around all the information and learn what needs to be learned and all that sort of stuff, so that we can get to a point where I'm able to create the codes that would help server owners the most. So we're not going to rush that. We're not going to rush anything. We're going to take our time into these things, but I'm almost definitely going to do some sort of Conan Exiles playthrough or let's play. It may be a stream. We may do that, or I may get a let's play in there with the ARC let's play as well, although I've got a bunch of episodes that I need to edit with the ARC let's play. So this stuff's probably gonna, you know, come out months after I've recorded the video, which is good for me as a player of the game, as it gives me more time to, you know, prepare and do stuff that people don't know about, and then, you know, a month later they know about that stuff, and hopefully I've moved to somewhere else or got way better defenses. But I'm really excited to play the game. It's really disappointing that, you know, the launch didn't go smoothly, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, B. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks we'll get a server up, and I'll let you guys know about all the server info and stuff. We'll test it out for a few days. I'll see what rates are good, and then I'll put a promo video up here and let you guys know, okay, you can go and, you know, come and join the server. This is how you do it, that sort of stuff. So we'll see how that goes. I hope this video gave you some more insight into what I'm going to be doing in the future, and some more insight into the launch of Conan Exiles. If you're feeling a bit disappointed, you're like, oh, I can't get into a server, or oh, they did this, like they got rid of the, what is it, PvP conflict or PvE conflict servers, where there's no structure damage but you can do PvE, which is an interesting concept. I may even create an Arc server where that's the case, where you can do PvP damage but no structure damage, and we'll see how that goes. That is something that I would want to try out in future, because I like the idea of that. But basically they got rid of those servers to turn them into PvP servers, because they didn't have enough PvP servers, and I totally understand why they do that. Even though it's an interesting concept for people who have jobs and that sort of stuff, like those people would love it, and casual players. But the truth is, like, the majority of the player base are gonna come to the game for PvP. So business sense, it makes sense to get rid of those servers and turn them into PvP, and turn as many servers as possible into PvP so they can please that fan base. Now they are gonna bring those servers back eventually, but anyone who's invested the time, you know, 2 days or whatever on those servers, your building's gone, you're fucked, basically. Where you at, honestly, you really shouldn't be doing anything serious on the servers over the next first week of launch, really. Although, you know, that may put you at a week's disadvantage to the people who stomached it out. So, you know, these are things to think about. But I look at things from a purely business perspective. Some people get salty and in their feelings and stuff. That ain't me. I'm going to tell you the truth from off the rip. I'm going to tell you what looks like, you know, this is a shrewd business move, or this is a stupid business move, or this is for the community, this is not for the community, you know, that sort of stuff. So I hope this insight helped you out. This has gone a little bit long, I believe, but I hope the information was good enough to keep you through to the end. Let me know what you think of Conan Exiles in the comment section down below. If you've played it, if you played it in single player, if you played it in PvP, PvE, let me know how you're playing this game. I really want to know how people are playing it. Let me know if you was an Arc server owner, and if you're going to become a Conan server owner. Let me know if that's something you're gonna do, or if you've never run a server and you're gonna run a Conan server. Let me know. Just give me all the information, man. I wanna see what you guys are up to in regards to Conan. What are your plans? Are you gonna go full force ahead or nah? Let me know, and I will talk to you in the next video, the next Conan video. We will be putting out a bunch of content on Conan. Do not make the mistake of not staying around here. We are gonna go crazy. No jokes around here. You guys know I put out content. I don't play. I continue to provide a bunch of value, and I'm gonna be putting out a bunch of valuable videos that you guys are gonna love. So be sure to stick around, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Thanks for watching and liking and subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next Conan Exiles video. Peace out.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you.